Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason. Okay, what do we got next? There is a game on here though that has the most drinks still. Alright. The Adventures of Link. This is a very controversial game. Some people really enjoy it. Some people think it's not part of the Zelda series, isn't good. I'm a big fan of it. I don't think it's the best one, but I think it's interesting. Little long. It kind of like brings in the RPG elements of Link, which I kind of like. Again, it's a hard game if you don't level up, and I think, it was one of those things where Zelda was kind of the adventure game, and people liked it. And when this one came out, and they're like, "Oh, I have to like run around and fight and level up first? Weird. I don't like it." And it's like, well, that's a good game though. Okay, so for Link, I have to beat the first temple without using any continues, but I can skip the candle. I don't have to get that candle, so I went easy on myself. Yay, no candle. So that was just my practice one to make sure it worked. Register my name. You know what? We'll name him, just because you said it, we'll name him Lonk this time. There we go. So basically, Zelda's she's like knocked out or whatever happened to her. And Ganon is destroyed, and they need your blood, I believe, to bring him back. Something like that. Go in the first town. So I think you get the power up here. Not you. No. And like any house with this woman in the red dress outside, she'll refill your life. And any house with any house where somebody walks out of it, you want to talk to them. That's something, again, that people didn't realize, is like, if somebody comes out of a house, then you have to go in, and usually it's like, oh, my dad, and he'll be a wizard, and give you powers. In Parappa Desert, use this magic to survive. Whoa. What do you get? Shields. So, that's gonna need that. That basically kind of like halves your damage. You have to reuse it every screen. So it's not like you can just run through the whole temple with half, but I mean, if you're starting to die, it can help save you. On the boss, obviously it's big. So we need that, and I think I know where our heart piece is off the start. So we will go get that as well. I mean, it's a little tricky. It's a little other way. It's a little dangerous to get, but I feel like risking a life is worth it. This game is also hard to tell where to go at the start, I think, which is a big thing, because people come in here and they're like, oh, it's dark, but you have to come this way. You just have to look at the ground, you can see enemies, kind of, so. We can see I got, like, some XP for that, so. Every time you get attacked by an enemy, you can look through one of these screens. If it's the little glob, it's easy, and if it's the bigger demon guy, then it's a harder fight. Okay, so this part's a little tricky, because you can easily have an instant death by falling, but there's a pretty easy heart piece on the other side, so I think it's worth the risk right now. Stonehenge, here it is. Ouch. Oh, nope, didn't want to go back to there. Gotta run back up. Okay, go. We have to go back across that bubble thing. Again, it's just like one of these bubbles could just rise like that, flat when you're jumping and just catch you enough to knock you into the hole. Oof. So, some of those, like, you know, if you're careful, you're probably fine, but you never know. You can just one badly timed jump, oof, like that, can kill you. Alright, so let's go to Temple 1. Ooh. These ones are ouch. You can see too, you have 3 bars. You have magic, life, and weapon power, which are all start at 1. But you can see that I have an XP counter as well, and every time you get that full, you can upgrade one of them. They have different levels, so the next is just the next one you could do. But say it's magic and I want to get health, then I can just choose to skip it and I'll keep saving up points. The only thing that makes this game tough is it's similar to Simon's Quest in the fact that if you die, it resets. So you kind of want to like make sure that if you're doing some leveling, you do some leveling. You know, if you're at like 46 points and you're about to die or you want to continue, make sure you level up. Because if you don't, you're losing all those points. Yeah. You get cool moves later, like a down slash, up slash, a bunch of things. Ooh. That's points. Okay, see, so I can upgrade my life, or I can wait for attack magic, but like, I want life, so let's do that right now. It also refills your health, so that's one of those things too, or if you have full life, you might want to wait. You know, because I can easily get to 100, and instead of upgrading magic, I can upgrade life and get a free health refill then. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Pretty good lonker, so beat this game. I beat it when I was young once, and since I've been an adult, I beat it like 3 or 4 times. Nowhere near as close as the original Zelda. I've beaten like 20 times, and Ocarina now with the randomizer I've beaten like 50. So, but it's still a fun one every once in a while to play again. I think I want to go down yet. You just gotta kind of learn like. So yeah, I don't want magic. It's not super helpful. So I'll wait for either attack power or health. These guys are good for 30 every time. So they're pretty good for points right away. Damn, where do we go? Full health. But there's a bunch of like armor guys which can really make your life hell. Spin power and reset this, your levels reset to the lowest every 3 stats when you die. Your levels reset to the lowest? Really? So like if you had, say if I died right now, my life would go back to 1? That's pretty crazy. Like in this one, I'd lose my 133 points, but I'd keep life 2. And honestly, with like the way the points scale, you almost always like, you know, you wouldn't get like up to 3 life and attack and leave magic at 1. Like you need everything kind of scaling together. Get some. Honestly, this game's a lot of fun. I don't know why I get such a bad rap. Like I do get it, but see, I can do magic or I can do life. So let's do life again. Kind of want my attack up, but life's pretty good. I think we can get back up to attack. Oof. I just took a hit because I'm also watching the hockey game. And I looked over and like we've been like killing them in shots, and we're on a power play. I look over, and now we're down 1-0. Don't know what happened. Do not know. But, watch the replay later. So I think the other spot over there down was the candle, which is why I didn't go there. I don't care. These guys can be a big pain. They're so hard. Oh, let's throw my shield. Okay, So now I take like half damage. They're just so hard to tell where they're gonna hit, so you kind of want to swing and then back up quickly. It's hard to describe what you're kind of doing. And it's just a feeling you gotta get, where you're doing a hit, but then you're getting out of his range. Ooh, nice. Some magic back. You can see that I used up almost all my magic for that shield, so it's just not something you can use all the time. But at least these guys are super easy. Come here. 3 points. 3 points. Okay. This guy's pretty easy once you get in the gap. Again, as long as you're kind of swinging constantly, so you don't let him get near you. He always throws in that arc, so it's easy to stay out. The bosses in this game are pretty cool too. Although the last boss, you need like a specific magic to beat him, and it's kind of like if you don't have your magic full, you can't do anything. So my life's already crazy high. No, all my attack up. So I may as well use shield to try and save me. Ouch. Oh man, I was gonna say if I didn't have shield on that first one, would have got me. That's okay. Still 2 lives. Doing pretty good. Luckily that guy stays dead. We'll put on a shield because I have to fight this guy again. I mean, like, if you do this slash and step back technique, like, you know, if you get good at it, it's not too bad. It's a little harder on a PS controller because the D-pads are little, like, it's the kind of thing where the NES ones are almost like too reactionary, but in games like this, they're super helpful. Oh my god, come on. Whew. Gotta put up a fight. I definitely need some double attack there. Alright, so this is the boss. So, just gotta hit him in the head a couple times. Really wish I had double attack power for this. If only I hadn't got that magic. Ooh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Over there. Ouch. Basically, you hit him, you get enough momentum from the hit to like kind of push you back, which is helpful. But if you turn too early, then you'll get hit. Okay. Again, this game's kind of cool. Like, oh, dang. I'm a double life. Still take them. It's a really unique feel to it. Like, you have to kind of play it to understand kind of the bounce back of it, but it's a good challenge. You gotta hit him like right at the top of his head too. It's kind of... Go. Oof. Batted the crap of me. So it's 2 hits a bar for him. And he hits for about 3/4 of one for me. So, so definitely gotta land a lot more hits on him. Oh, that's a big one. Oof. Wish I had double power. Oh. There we go. Alright, 2 more. Oof. Boom! Beat him. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, let's get that attack up. Whew. So I get this key. You come through here, and basically you have to return. I think the point of the story is you have to return these 7 gems. I think it's 7. What's the challenge? I just had to beat Temple 1. Didn't have to get the candle, just had to beat it. So that is a victory, which is good because I've had a couple fails already. So I will take that victory. So games you have missed already, if you're just joining now, is I played Double Dragon 2, where I had to get by the Terror Mansion, which I did. I got to the final boss area. Felix had to beat my PB in Worlds 1 and 2, which I did not do. Home Alone, I had to live a certain amount of time, which I did not do. Little Nemo, I had to beat the first level with no deaths, which I did not do. Metroid, I had to get an energy tank in 3 minutes, which again, I did not do. And RBI, I had to get a run in 4 innings, and I hit an inside the park home run, because that's just how good I am. All skill, nothing else. But we'll go back to the spinner. 5 is right, right? I'm just gonna check. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss marking one off? No. I think we lost 4. Oh well. We're doing well. Okay, here we go. Big game. What could be next? We'll follow it up with Zelda. Why not? Why not? I like the way you think, Spinner. Oops. And it's under Legends. There we go. So one of the greatest games of all time. Hard to beat it. Legend of Zelda. Again, this is a game that sometimes, you know, I will throw on like once a year and just beat. It is a Zelda block. I will say, having them back-to-back is pretty sweet. This challenge, I feel, is a little harder. And that is because Link says, I like when my name is up on the spinner. Yeah, I guess Link came in just during the Link games. So, for this one, I think I have to beat World 3. So I made it a bit harder because World 1 in this game was super easy. So, Zelda, beat Temple 3. I do not need to get the Wrath, but I wrote down a reminder I will need bombs. So I have to find bombs. So that seems easy enough, right? Just Temple 3. What could be harder? So again, we'll register. Lonk seemed to work well for us, so Lonk again. Alright. Get our sword, do some stabbing. So I thought I was doing Temple 2, but it's kind of far away, so Temple 3 is closer. It's tricky because it has all the knights in it, so it's a good challenge, but doable. Like, you could do it first if you really wanted to. The problem is that the boss is kind of the spinny guy that you have to blow his arms off, so he can be real tricky with only 3 hearts. But if I'm careful, should have no issue doing this one. And I had to wait for somebody in the temple to do this. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so here's Temple 3. Pretty easy to get to. But trickier. Definitely a step up than the first 2. And it's mainly because of... Oh, not this guy. There's no sense fighting these guys because with my strength level they just turn into mini blobs and they never drop items. So it's best just to kind of try and avoid them. Something that makes it harder is, again, in Temple 1 you get the boomerang, which you can use to just clear these guys out pretty easily, but I have to be a little more careful. So, don't really want to fight them, but at the same time I don't want to take dumb hits. There we go. Alright, these are the guys that make this dungeon a little tougher. Careful, take your time. You know, these guys ain't nothing, and you can shoot at them. Go, there's the bombs, perfect. key. I don't really know which way to go. Did you give me a key too? Yeah, nice. Speed up through there. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the water? Nope. Sure didn't. I'll be fine. Who needs swords? No, this one works fine. Okay. Alright. We're cruising. I mean, we're doing alright, but again, I only have 4 bombs, so the boss can really cause some damage if I don't get it. I think I can carry 8 right now. But if I can't, he's going to be a real struggle. Oh, there's the map. Check it out. Okay, it's not a very pleasant looking level. Don't think they really thought this one out. Okay. I think these guys take like 4 hits. One good trick is if you get below them, you can't do it above. Like, you can't do it up here. But you can sneak up to the bottom, because that's video game logic. Oh, come on, dude. It kind of looks like a squished it's not. It's, just like a spiral. But, that's what it looks like. Yeah. I mean, again, right, like, it's just a spiral shape. It's just one of those things that, like, probably, I'm gonna guess when the designers did it, they're just like, oh yeah, spiral, like, that makes sense, Like, it could even be like a ninja star or something, but, like, it looks like a swash. Alright, here's the boss. So again, I need bombs, and once I hit him, he's gonna move like crazy. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, please get all 4. Come on. Oh, pulls it off. What a victory. What a victory. Can't be stopped in the Zeldas. Too good. Best gamer alive. We all know it. That is another win. That is a win. I will take it. Man, there's a lot of classics still on this list. Oh, thank you, Lincoln. I appreciate it. I felt pretty good about that win. Oh, let's blow up some bombs and celebrate. Yeah, my Zelda play is pretty good. Again, though, like, if you get him down to like 1, he moves so fast that, like, hard to handle. So we'll see what the next game is. Best gamer live stance? How not? How am I not? Did she not just see that clutch play? She's gonna be real embarrassed also if I put in a game for her in here. If it comes up next, boy will. Oh, and it does. Princess Tomato, put this in just because Kim likes it, and she's over there chirping me. What a shame. What a shame. What? The odds. See, I'm the best gamer ever, so I knew the odds before saying it, and they were good. They were good odds. So for this game, I don't really have a challenge. It's just to show the game. I'm not going to play for very long. Also because I don't know much of the game. But this is one I'm interested in playing at some point, maybe trying to beat. It's very similar to Deja Vu and Maniac Mansion, which I showed last time. Let's just switch up the game. So yeah, Mr. Pumpkin betrayed King Broccoli and kidnapped Princess Tomato. So you just kind of gotta wander through and try and save her. But it's another point and click type adventure game, which again, it's either to me like you really like them or they're not your thing, which is fine. I think they're pretty. I think they're pretty fun. I never really played this one too much, but again, it's one I'd like. Yeah, I'm Sir Cucumber. It's me. Okay, so again, you kind of have like your what you can do. So say I could look at just kind of what's going on. Can I take this red flower? Flower. Smells nice. Excellent. Nothing here to take. So a lot of this is just kind of like moving and learning, you know, what you can do, where you have to use things. So let's move forward. Oh no. It's a baby persimmon. I'm not even sure what kind of vegetable that is. Let's talk to him. Well, water. Here's a flower. Maybe if I give him the flower. Flowers over. I don't know who Percy is. Let's not use him. Let's praise him. Oh, grown. He's not very kind to my praise. Okay, we're at Spinach Heights. Let's take a look. What's around here? Spinach all around. Okay. Alright. Let's go left. Ooh, no carrots allowed. Let's go right. Oh, look at that. Lake Quench. Perfect. Oh, take water. Got some water in the pot. Didn't know I had a pot. It's only enough for 3 drinks. Let's take the big tree. That's impossible, it says. Alright. Let's go back then. Let's go back. We'll go back. He's still here. Okay, let's give some water. See what he's doing. Ah, delicious. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, it's Percy. Same guy from my list. Percy, I say. Please listen to me. I'm talking to you, Percy. We're having a conversation. Okay, let's talk. Just escaped from the farmies. Friends are in the melon patch. Farmies have stopped giving them water. It's cruel. Sure. Okay. Praise him? Boss, you don't mean it. I did. Sure did. Alright, how do I get out of here? Okay, well, anyways, I mean, this is the game. Again, I'm not going to play too much of it, because there's not really a challenge you can do with it. It's preset, you know, but if you like kind of the point-and-click type adventure games, this one worth checking out. Again, I have not played very far into it, but I've heard good things. I like the point-and-click ones like Deja Vu and Maniac Mansion, so I think it's a pretty fun game. And I get to count that as a win, which is big on my list. This would be one that I would consider trying to do a full playthrough of at some point on stream. It's not going to be one of the first ones I do, but I think it'd be fun. I don't think other people will enjoy it as much, but I will, and that's all that really matters. But let's go back to the spinner. Let's see what we got next. Ice hockey. Ooh, this is one with some drinks. So I'm gonna change over the game and let you guys enjoy the screen while I go quickly use the washroom, just in case I have to take some drinks on this one. There we go. So again, a very fun little game, and I will be right back once I find All right, and we are back. So this is a super fun little game. It's kind of tricky because you have to control the goalie and your players, so you can really get caught in trouble. Let's see what challenge we have for this game. So my challenge in this one is so I'm only going to play one period, and I have to take a drink for every goal I'm losing by. So this could be potentially a lot of drinks, but I'm pretty good at the game, so I'm not too worried about it. I also have a bonus in this game where I do not have to. I can avoid a later drink if I score a goal with all three body types. So we're going to be Canada, obviously, and we're going to play Russia, obviously. So you can see here that I can set my players. So you can either have medium guy, big guy, and skinny guy. And basically, the big guy is better in fights, but he's slow. Skinny guy is fast, but he gets knocked over easily. And the middle guy is kind of just standard. So we are going to play. Again, every goal I lose by is going to be a drink. And if I score with a goal with each type in the first period, then I can avoid a later drink if I choose. Let's go, Fatty. He's good. He's a good guy. Like, if you get the puck in front of the net, it's hard to move off it. Also, I love this game. You can just like switch your face-off person, and they're better against different types. So it's kind of like a rock paper scissors thing. Oof, big save. Big save. Ooh. Get it, little guy. So yeah, the weird thing is you kind of control all your players at the same time. But like, some of them move to... Oh, damn. Oh no. Oof, big save, big save. Oof. Oh. So right now, the problem is like, I can't get anyone back because I have to control the goalie. Oh! 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 My God. Boom! Oh, big goal. Alright, move all my guys around. He's got a howitzer, that dude. Get him the puck. Alright, so I kind of want to score a goal with the other two. Oop. Oop. So look at, like, this guy's much faster, so I can skate around like this. Oof. Trying to get my old fatty there. Ooh, a little scrum in the corner. Okay, that's okay. We're still winning. Just keep the puck in their ends. Oh, boy. Good. Dodge it. Oof. Going good. Okay. Whoop. All alone in front. Yeah, it's kind of hard to score in this game, honestly. Computer's pretty good. Oh, 3 seconds too. Oh. No, they're wearing like purplish. I think the seats are pink. That was not offside. How dare you? So yeah, that's a win. That's another win. Only won by 1. So, you know, I'll have to take it, but I'm happy with that one. Again, a very fun game, much better with 2 players, because the computer is very hard to score on. But again, you kind of control your player and the goalie, so sometimes you can just get stuck like blocking their shots, and you have zero chance of getting a player in. But another victory for me. I will check that one off. There we go. Boom. Feels good. Feels good. I've had a pretty good little run the last couple games. So we will see what is next. See if we can keep this going. There's a couple really hard games still in here. So the misspelled Flintstones. Missed that T. Just you know, sometimes you spell words wrong. It happens. So anyone remembers from last video, we played Flintstones 2, which is a super rare game, very expensive, much worse than this game. This one's much better. This is a game that I might consider playing 100%. I always really liked this game. It's pretty fun. So let's see what the challenge is. The challenge is just to beat the first boss. But if I do that, I'll give you guys all a little bonus level. So, if you recall the last one, you switch between Barney and Fred, and you fight Fred Flintstone. Yeah, it's the knockoff, it's the Canadian knockoff. Oof. All right, so all I have to do is beat the first boss. This game is actually very similar to the last one, except you can't. Oh, there's a great kazoo. You only play as Fred. You can't have Barney. And it's not stupid cheap. So, again, if anyone remembers the last one, when you get to the boss, he's almost impossible to hit. Like, the time to get in and hit him is so hard, and his range is so small. It's alright, still have 2 lives. It's still not like an easy game, it's just the other one is almost impossible. Let's go up. See what's going on up here. Oh! I forgot to change the scene. Whoops. My bad. Okay, well, we'll reset it. Sorry about that. That is my bad. You didn't miss much. You missed me die once. So, but yeah. So again, you can do this little duck move. You can call the Great Gazoo. Don't really know what he does. And you can't switch to Barney, unlike the last one. Okay. Yeah, I was saying, I almost need to get like a 3rd screen, because like I keep switching between screens on this one, and I don't have Streamlabs open, so I'm not always aware of what's on my screen at any time. Alright, so now we have we got more life, and then we'll get that extra life up there. Whoops. Alright. So that was the guy who killed me last time. I just missed that jump. But yeah, this is a game I would consider playing full. I do think I beat this game as a kid. I seem to remember getting very far in it. But it's always impossible to remember exactly which ones. But again, if you remember me playing Flintstones 2 last time, it's very similar. I mean, the animation's almost the same, the graphics are almost the same, some of the enemies are the same. But you don't have Barney. Ooh, big jump. And again, it's way easier. Like, it's still tricky, but you'll see what I mean when I get to the boss. This. Yeah, there we go. So this could be hidden in the Flintstones 2 as well. I'm just unaware of it. But there we go. So now I have this extra one. So it's actually the exact same boss, and he blows a flame. But you now have a power-up that you can throw. So kind of like Castlevania style. Whereas maybe I'm just missing it in the other Flintstones, but this one it's so easy to find. Because again, like if you were to run up there and hit him, you'd have to have like almost perfect jumps. There we go. First boss done. Another challenge beat. Let me just jump out. And that's Flintstones. Again, pretty fun game. And basically you're just helping the Great Gazoo build his spaceship again. So then you get to come out to this actually little map world. But I'm gonna give you guys all a special treat and go over here, where you get to play a little. Permanent basketball. Yeah. With hip checks, because that's how basketball was played back then. It's super hard to hit shots, especially because, like, first of all, hitting the net is hard, but then it opens and shuts its mouth. Oh, deke out of the corner. Fade away. There we go. Boom. Big basket. Ooh, big miss. Get it. Oops. Boom. Crush them. Pro B-baller. Fraud Flintstone is. Oh. Almost got one. Dribble. Boom. Honestly, I think if you don't jump, it's a lot easier to shoot it. But jumping's so much fun. I like taking the jump shots. So it's, get it. Oh, you got one. You got it. Ooh. Yeah, if you don't jump, it's actually super easy. See if I can put one more jumper in. Yep. Oh yeah! Drains it. That should have been a 3-er. That was from downtown. Oh. Ooh. Just one back. It's close. It's a close battle. Let's run the clock. Let's run it out. Drats, I lost. I'll give you what I promised. Thank you. Don't really know what it was, but there's no map. Yeah, pretty fun game. Again, this would be one that I would consider being full as well, because I believe I have, but I don't know. So, let's mark that one off as a win. Man, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good today. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 wins, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. Wow. Alright, so now let's switch the screen to a spinner. Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.